So, this has been just bothering me a little bit too much. And, of course, I just realized I had my mouse cursor on the screen. Sorry about that. So, I decided what I need to do is just get up here and try the boss door. So I can make absolutely certain that I don't already have the boss key. Because here's the thing, like, even if it doesn't seem like I've picked it up yet, I still could have picked it up, you know, from one of the Skulltulas or something that didn't say what it was that I picked up, and there's no way I would ever know. Of course, you still have to do all this, but, you know, but at least go ahead and do it now, so next time when we come back, we don't have to do it again. Wow, that was a really messy for a Lizalfos fight, but what are you gonna do, though? Yeah, it's like I said, like, I feel like the boss key might have been in one of the Skulltulas. Like, if there's a number of times that I've seen weird text, but then when I picked up the item, I didn't see anything new in the screen. And I can't help but wonder, you know, is it possible that maybe one of those was the boss key to this temple? Because I feel like we've picked up enough stuff in the game that the odds are pretty good of that, but at the same time, maybe when they made the randomizer, they accounted for this and made sure that the boss key was always something you could see Link holding up, so you would know that you got it when you did. That feels like something that they would have definitely, like a stipulation that they would have accounted for. Because they've been pretty thorough about just about everything else in this thing. I'm pretty impressed. Besides, it turns out the boss key could be right here where it's supposed to be. I don't know. Oh, no, that's the compass for the Spirit Temple, of course. Why would I think it was anything else? You know, it's funny, we still don't have the gold gauntlets. Open the door, get on the floor. Everybody walk the dinosaur. I hate myself for making that reference, you know, I really do. Because it's like, first of all, who doesn't know about... I don't know. It's like when I make a reference like that, I'm not saying it because I want to, I'm saying it because people recognize it, you know? And that's what I hate about this whole world. You know, it's like I was at PAX Prime the other day, and somebody was out there playing music, and I don't want to say who it was, but they were playing All-Star by Smash Mouth, and it's like, it just... Oh, I don't know. I don't know why I let it get to me, but it's just... I just get sick of it, you know? I get sick of everybody doing the same thing just because it's what everybody else does. You know, Smash Mouth's got like 10 million songs, and you gotta play that one, because that's what everybody else likes, you know, or because that's what everybody else recognizes. Screw that. I just hate that. Okay, so I don't have the boss key. Well, it's good to know that now. I don't know. I don't know what got me on this rant like this. Jeez, this kind of came out of nowhere, you know? So it is kind of a relief to see that we don't have the boss key. Now, do we have... Let me see what we do have. We're missing one bottle, Neighbor's Love, Double Magic, Hover Boots, Hylian Shield, which of course that doesn't really matter, but... And Gold Gauntlets, so... Oh, and we're also missing another quiver, because the biggest quiver holds 50. But there's still plenty to do out there, so... I guess the question now is, like, what do we do next? Well, I was saying before, go back and finish the Fire Temple. I never did that, so... Man, there's just enough stuff out there, like switches out there that we haven't hit. Like hammer switch. Well, is there though? I mean, I remember there's one in the ice cavern, but I don't think that does anything. Like it just opens the way back or something. Maybe that's not even in the ice cavern. Well, there was one in the Spirit Temple, is what I'm probably thinking of. There's like one there for some reason. Actually, I should look at my keys and see. I do have one key. You know what I really should be doing? I shouldn't even be in here. I should be doing GTG. So I don't have all the keys for that area. But the thing is with that area is like most of the keys are just for the final gauntlet, you know? But most of the pickups are actually before that point. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna do as much as I can here since I'm already here. And then I'm just gonna leave and go there, I think. How far are we gonna get in this anyway? If I have one key, there's like 2 locked doors though, right? And I don't think I unlocked the first one. No, I did not. So basically I came all the way in here just to open one chest. Wow, this was a bad idea. I don't know what I was thinking. Should know better. I thought I heard somebody say that the randomizer also makes it so that you never have to go into the same dungeon twice. Even Keysanity. But they might have been talking about the other one, the not Keysanity one, I don't know. Compass for the ice cavern, wow. Compasses are turning up left and right now, aren't they? Well, what's going to be the fastest way to do this then? Probably... I mean, I guess either one, Temple of Time, or Graveyard. Take your pick, you know? Oh, goodness, there's like all those Skulltulas I can get with a boomerang, too. Should do those at some point. Because there's one here. There's two on Lon Lon Ranch. There's the one in Gerudo Valley. There's the Gerudo Grotto. One could argue maybe I should have done that too. Oh, I also am missing a Skulltula in Dodongo's Cavern too. I am aware of that one, so... by the logic I've been using up to this point, I should go up there and get it. Because, you know, I don't like to walk past stuff and not get it. But, well, I don't know, man. Yeah, this Skulltula over here, I don't know what happened to that Skulltula. So I couldn't have already picked it up, because I didn't have the boomerang until like 2 seconds before I did check it. Maybe you don't need the boomerang for that one or something, and I just forgot. Alright, well, we made it. Bombs, 10 pieces, sure. Don't tell my father. But I'm gonna let you inside. Don't take that the wrong way. Yeah, let's see what we can do. Oh, this is gonna be fun with half magic, though. But you know what? Treasure chests. So it doesn't matter. There's still quite a number of things we could get here, but let's just see what happens. Something about that room, I just love that room. I don't know if it's the sand or what. I know Anakin says, like, it's coarse and rough and it gets everywhere, but when it's on the ground, it's not so bad. It's kind of nice, you know? It makes the ground pretty. Alright, so... you... Oh, I could get like 2 of these in one shot here. Maybe. Shit, there's a freaking wall master in here. I heard it. Please hurry. Here we go. Nice, alright. I keep hearing a wall master, but it seems like he's disappearing. Or not a wall master, but a floor master. I don't know, does anybody really keep track of that stuff anymore? Their hands, you know. Sentient hands. Not water hands, but... ah, whatever. I just totally cut out that room last time. I cut right to the end of the room because I just... of all the places in here, that is the room that I probably like the least. There's no telling what we're going to pick up in here, but man, there's a lot of stuff. So there's another key for the Forest Temple, that's good. We need keys for that. Of course, maybe we don't, you know, because we could just pick up the boss key here and finish the game today. I mean, I don't know. I mean, at that point, once I found the boss key, it's kind of like, you know, what's the point of even watching the rest of it? You've seen the end 100 times. I don't know if I'm going to come up with any good commentary for it. I forgot I had to run in here and get the switch first before I could get through that door. Whoa, easy. So, 1. Bomb shoe. 2. Bomb. 3. B. And 4. Well, there's another key for GTG. While we're in here, might as well get some more. I have 7 keys for it, so... oh, of course, it's gotta be one of those. Well, just when I'd almost forgotten that they existed. Yeah, I didn't come that far into this place last time, so I might have to do more of it this time. So I remember being disappointed that I didn't get to do more of it last time. And also in the last time I was here, like, I remember saying, oh, there's another exit here, but it seems like there would be. There is! There's one right there! Seriously, dude. Like, you didn't even look 90 degrees to your right to see that there was indeed an exit there, just like you would imagine there was. I don't know, man. I guess I was 1A short. Alright, let's take a ride, baby. little low on arrows here. What? Okay, there was only 4 of them that time. Oh, you know what? I don't have hover boots, but that's okay. Because you know what I do have? This. Boop! The wrong side of the chest here. Oh my god. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my god. I'm not even celebrating. I'm not even celebrating. Well, game over, guys. It was a great LP. It was fun. But, well... I mean, I don't know. I almost feel like I should just play the rest of the temples, if for no other reason than to, what the heck? Oh, I guess that's the game's way of telling me I can't warp out from here, huh? Well, ain't that about a bit? You give me the boss key, and then you trap me in here like, nope, you can't get out now. What is the other game where some villain does that to you? Like, they give you what you need, but... Well, no, that's this game. He gives you Epona, but then he says you can't leave the ranch. It's just been too funny, though, you know, all these times that I've gone and fought bosses with weird music, you know? There's a big door on. So what are we doing here? Like, do we need to leave here manually? Need to leave here manually? There's no reason to do anymore. Oh, that boss key was gonna be somewhere, though. Man, I don't know what to say now, suddenly. I spent all this time worrying about it. And then when I finally go to check to make sure that I don't have the boss key, and it turns out I don't, and then 2 seconds later, I actually find the real deal. Just like when I was a kid, I wanted to leave school, you know? I want to be taken away from my parents. Like, how is that even okay? You just take kids away from their parents, you know? They go stuff their brains with a bunch of information. But hey. I don't know, man. It's amazing I keep getting to that same point in Gerudo Valley Training Grounds, and then I find the thing that I need, so I just leave, you know? Because there's no point after that. Well... It's like I can't help but be curious, like, what music is gonna play over the boss of the Forest Temple, or the Fire Temple, or any of the other temples. I mean, I didn't even do 4 of the temples in this thing. I never finished 4 temples. The only temple I finished was the Water Temple. So I never finished the Spirit Temple because I never got the boss key for that. And I definitely never finished the Shadow Temple. I never even got the hover boots. I'm not going to need the hover boots, am I? I don't think I need those to finish the game. It'd be pretty hilarious if I did. I never finished the Forest Temple. Hell no, I didn't finish that one. Fire, definitely didn't finish that one. I mean, I was just in there like 20 minutes ago. Hard to believe. And I never got the gold... Oh, shit. I don't need them. I don't need gold gauntlets to beat the game. I mean, normally you would, but I can't do that. Like, I can't pretend that I don't have the boss key. I can't pretend that I don't have access to the end of the game when I do. That's the only part that bothers me. Because even if I do go get the gold gauntlets, you know, and then I open that door and there's 7 treasure chests in there, what are they going to be? You know, it's so exciting, but there's nothing that they could possibly be anymore that would matter if I already have access to the end of the game. But it feels weird, though. It feels wrong to beat it without the gold gauntlets and without the hover boots. It's like the only reason I'm able to go to Ganon right now is because I set it to have Ganon's place open. So I set it to have access to this. so that once I got what I needed to finish the game, I could just go do it. And I think most people, like, when they race this, you know, they're not required to get, or they don't require themselves, should I say, to get whatever is considered to be everything that you're supposed to get to finish the game. They just get what it is that you actually, what's required, which is light arrows. It's kind of weird, it's Ice Cavern music playing in here. You're a cold one, Mr. Ganondorf. You really are a Beal. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. What do you got to say for yourself? What? Do you want to know why I'm scratching all the time? What are you talking about? Actually, I have no idea. I'm serious. You'll never beat me by reflecting my lightning bolts and unleashing the arrows from Fire Temple. Is that where I got those? That is where I got those, because I found those and the ocarina, like, right next to each other. Oh, man. Well, here it goes again. This will be our, I don't know, 4th run-in with Ganon in the last, this year. We're gonna have another everlasting ping pong game, or maybe we can just die, you know? There it is. Oh, yeah. Oh, for shit's sake. For shit's sake? No, let's not do it for shit's sake. So I guess now that we're at this point, we might as well start talking right now about what the next LP is gonna be. And I have something in mind, I'm not gonna say what it is, because, I've kind of sort of already told people. But, it's a good one, though, so don't worry. It's pretty short, too, so that's another thing. Like, it'll probably be like 6 parts long, which is kind of amazing considering all the hype that has, well, I say hype, but it's really more like just a lot of people have asked me to do it. And there's really no good reason why I haven't done it, because it's part of a series that I've done basically almost every other game in. Or as far as the original series, I've done every other game in it. Except for this one particular one, and, oh, yes, yes. Alright, where was I? Oh yeah, I was talking about the next project. Yeah, so I mean, that's just gonna come and go, though. So, I mean, aside from that, I guess there's Stardew Valley. You know, I still need to finish that one, so get on that whenever we do. And as far as that goes, I think I already had this discussion in a previous rando run. Uh-oh, we're out of magic. Ooh, shoot. Well, it's a good thing we got magic refills down here then, isn't it? Maybe that lack of a half magic was going to come back and bite me in the ass sooner or later. Should have bought a green potion from that Deku scrub downstairs, huh? Anyway, there's some. Let's try not to break all the pots here, because there might be... Yeah, there we go. I don't know if those last 2 have magic in them, but let's hope they do. I don't think we're going to need it, though. Let's be careful with those arrow shots, though. So I did miss quite a few times, so that's probably part of the reason, too. Yeah, I'm pretty sure in a previous rando run in the credits, I discussed stuff like what I could do next. And right now, I'm not actually too sure. There's nothing, like, specific that's jumping out at me as, like, oh, this is going to be the next thing, you know? Except for possibly Dragon Quest XI, but I know that if I do that, I'm going to be stuck with it for a very long time. And, I mean, I guess I could always just stop, you know? If it turns out that I'm not having fun, or if it's not getting much of a reception, you know, I can always do that. I've never stopped an LP for that reason before, though. Because of views, you know, and I hear that that's what Game Grumps do, like, I guess they stop LPs if they don't get good views. I've never stopped an LP for that reason. And I don't want to start doing that now, but at the same time, you know... Because to me, it's like, the game is what matters, you know? You decide to do a game, then do it, you know? If you're not going to do it, then don't do it. But don't base a decision around some arbitrary numbers. Shit. Okay, are we done here? It feels like this has gone on for quite a while. Boy, this is like the most tattered I've ever seen this guy. Poor Ganondorf, man. I almost feel bad for the man. Is this it? No! Okay, well, oh my god. Jeez, how did I know I was gonna miss that jump? Oh my god. Where are those last two pots at? Yeah, I was gonna say. Maybe one of them has magic in it. No, they don't. Okay. Well, then that means we basically have one shot at this, then. And after that, we're dead. So, let the suspense build. He barely even has a cape left. Oh, shoot. You know what? Oh, shit. Yeah, I couldn't let it off, because if I did, shoot! What kind of sprite is that? If I'd let off the spin attack, it would have expended magic, and then I wouldn't have had enough for the arrow. So I'm basically dead here, then. Wow. That lack of double magic. That lack of double magic, though. I mean, it wouldn't be professional if I didn't finish it, right? You know, like... It would be like sending a package off in the mail, forgetting to put the stamp on it, you know? I guess I need to just go pee. There we go. Get them all above ground so we can restock our supplies here, because Lord knows we have the rupees for it. Mido, this isn't funny. I don't believe it. You aren't even fully equipped yet. Okay, sure. No diving allowed. Here we go. That's good. Thank you. Sounds really windy out there. I think it was supposed to rain today, but I'm not sure. It is getting about that time of year, though, you know, where it's starting to get a little cool, starting to get a little cloudier, and... Oh, and praise the heavens it is, too. Man, unless that's in the game, maybe... That is, like, perpetually blowing, like, non-stop. Not like those gusty winds that you usually see. Not that anybody cares. I mean, whatever. Then again, why does anybody care about anything that anybody says? You know, it's like a... Oh yeah, that truck really did get going up there. There was this... man, a long time ago, like, back then, it was like a 30-minute drive to school and then back home again. And, so one day we were on this 30-minute drive, and there was a semi that was going really slow. But then at some point, the semi, like, started driving faster. And I remember sitting in the car, and Mom saying something like, wow, that semi really did pick up this set. I don't remember what the exact words were, it was like 30 years ago, but I just remember the effect, like, the general gist of what she was saying was, hey, that semi really did pick up the speed there, pick up the pace, didn't he? And at that moment when she said that, I was sitting in the car seat and I thought to myself, you know, why does that matter, you know? Why does it matter that that semi picked up his speed and got up the road, you know? I can't, like, I'm never gonna do anything with that information. I can't use that, I'll never be able to use that for anything in my life. And what occurred to me was that there was something I could use it for in my life, and that was because one day I'd get to talk about it and use it as an example to explain why everything is pointless. You know, talking and... I'm not trying to say that everything is pointless. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying that most talking basically, like, doesn't really matter, so I kind of don't feel gypped for the fact that I am so bad at it. It was just one comment randomly one day about a semi. It's not like there was anything inherently bad about what she said, or... It was just an example one time that made me think, you know, what are we doing this for, you know? What's the point? But I've realized since then, you know, that sometimes people talk just for the sake of talking, you know, just so they can have a connection with somebody. Why am I not hitting this guy? I have to keep getting right on top of him to hit him. I guess the funniest thing about it to me really right now is that, you know, despite how pointless I thought that her comment about the semi was, it's funny that, like, something so pointless that she's probably totally forgotten about would turn out to be something that I would remember. And it's like, I knew I was going to remember it because of what I thought about it. And so in that way, I made something that seemed to have no value. It's like I was giving it value by virtue of the fact that it had no value. I know that doesn't make any sense. I don't know if there's a word for that. Man, oh man, I tell you. We actually got 4 hits in on there. Jeez. Not sure why I said speak of the devil. I didn't say anything about regenerating HP. Oh, thank God. Jeez. Well, I thought you were never going to die, Mr. Ganondorf. I thought you were never going to. Now, I can't remember. Did I take out, like, the chase sequence, too? Yes, I did. Thank God. Because that part's so boring. At least once you've done it enough times, it's like, we get it, you know. Castles collapse, you know. It's another quality of life upgrade. Save us a little time here at the end. Let's get to the point, you know. Still looks cool, even to this day. Okay, where was I? I'm gonna stop and scratch my face is so horrible, like seriously, it's absolutely ridiculous how much this thing itches. It's like, it's gotten to a point where it's starting to interfere with my life. I mean, before it was always like one of those things, those comforts that I just like, always had to have, like mayonnaise on a sandwich or something, you know? Something like that. But it's gotten to the point where like, I can't. It's so, like, it literally feels like someone's in there with a feather, just tickling my face with it all the time. And I don't know what to do about it. Like, go to a freaking doctor is probably what you need to do. Or next time I go to Atlanta, get some of that stuff that those gay guys gave me. Of course, back then it hadn't gotten to this point. It's only been just this year. Earlier this year, it was like the middle of February, the average temperature was like 40 degrees in the middle of the day. And one day, just randomly, we had a day where it was 64. I remember the exact number because I looked it up because I was so shocked. And when it gets warm like that, or when it gets humid, not so much when it gets warm, but when it gets humid, it does something to my skin, especially my face, and also especially if I haven't like adapted to it. Because it's like the middle of winter and it wasn't supposed to be doing that. But it just did it out of the blue. And I remember just sitting there grinding my fingernails into my face because I just couldn't stop. That one morning, it all went to shit. And it's been shit ever since. And that's when it got to the point where now it's just like, wow, like, I don't know what. I mean, if you could hear me on these recordings, like, some of the stuff I have to cut out, because I have to stop and scratch my face, I'm sitting there, I mean, hell, I already have a story about that from all the way back in the Mario Sunshine days, where I stopped the recording and I was like, face, or something. I don't know. It's not usually that bad, it's just my reaction, I mean, you know, because heaven forbid you get mad. You played Epona's song. Is that the coup de grace here for Ganon? We play Epona's song? That's what kills him? Now Stripey Sword. Well, I'm glad I actually had that little thing there to talk about, as it distracted me. Can you... Hello? Oh my god, dude. It feels so plush under our feet. Well, I would hope that, you know, the place where our sages, the people who protect us for all time, stay, would have some kind of comfortable carpet underneath their feet, man. It doesn't look like carpet, really, that they're standing on, but, well, I'm sure they're not standing there 24/7. But then that begs the question, what are they doing? Hoot hoot? Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule. At least not yet. If you were going back down the mountain... I didn't... Huh? You got a recovery heart. Okay, let's get serious now, Kotake. What is going on? Death Mountain, no passage without a royal decree. Get back down there. Or up there. Oh, no. Well, I mean, good, because it's great music, but it would have been so funny if it had been a random song here. Ugh. Tell me it hasn't been recording my mouse cursor all this time. So oh, a rabbit! Speaking of rabbits, I saw a strange man chasing rabbits around. What are you talking about? Why is that fairy following you around? You're not one of us! It sounds perfect with her expression. Skull Kid, is this what happens to kids who get lost in the forest? He looks satisfied with his skull face. Jeez, harsh, Link. Don't cause trouble, I'll tell Dompe. You give that ocarina back to me right now! You have done enough damage as it is, Link. Now, let me hold your hand here. Oh man, you can't not get emotional when you see that, though. You're already in the middle of something, aren't you? Well, I was, until you took my free hand away. Never mind. If you want to challenge me, you have to come here with a clear mind. No other distractions. You hear me? No? Oh, it's too bad. If you had something to put it in, I could give some to you. Well, you know, I can't even, I don't even know what to say to that one. Oh my god. Oh man. Jeez. I want to post that on Twitter, but I don't want to spoil that. Now listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert casts this dreadful curse upon me. Yeah? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Guys? Guys. Yeah? I gotta tell you. I don't know what just happened here, but I think I'm done here. He put it into Zelda. They messed it all up. I don't know. You know what? We were done here a long time ago anyway. Wow, that's gonna get really annoying. I'm gonna go and shut that off. It says not responding. No, close the program. No, don't look for a solution to the problem. I don't care. Microsoft definitely doesn't have a solution to that problem. I'd be surprised if they even knew that thing existed. Well, anyway, thank you guys for watching. And next time on Nintendo Capri Sun, guess what? I know I alluded to it earlier, but I didn't say what it was. I'm going to go ahead and say it. Mega Man 8. See you guys then. Goodbye.